What's good, YouTube? Make America Lit here, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And as you can see on your screen, in today's episode of NBA Player Builds, we are going to be creating NBA prospect Emoni Bates. Now, before we jump into this build, I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and drop a like. Shooting for at least 10 likes on this video. Go ahead, drop a like. The rating helps the channel to grow, helps to get the video out to more people. And with that being said, let's jump right into his build. Emoni Bates, 6'8", 179 pounds, out of Eastern Michigan University. Plays the forward position and also has a 6'9" wingspan. When I was creating his build, looking at, gameplay footage of how he plays, these were the badges that I was shooting for. Aerial Wizard, Acrobat, Limitless Range, Space Creator, Guard Up, Volume Shooter, Agent 3, Deadeye, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos. Those were the main badges that I was looking for. Now, obviously, we're going to have more badges, and we're going to be able to put more badges on this build to make it better, just because, it's 2K and you want to have a better build. Obviously, some of those badges we won't use, some of them we might use. I'm pretty sure we're going to put all of these on, even Guard Up. I know a lot of people don't like to use Guard Up, but Guard Up, and used in the right capacity, is a pretty decent badge. So without said, let's go ahead and jump into the creation of this build. Made him at small forward, right-handed, jersey number 21, height 6'8". We can't go below 180 at 6'8", so we're going to have to just go ahead and make him 180. Can't go down to 179, but 1 pound off isn't that bad. 6'9" wingspan. And body shape, I went with compact because for whatever reason, you can't go with slight. I think you probably could get slight if you make him a power forward, but his attributes and badges might be a little out of whack if you make it at power forward. You can try that if you want, but me personally, I wanted to keep him at small forward, so I'm gonna keep him at small forward. I just went with body shape compact. And these are the attributes that we have for this build. 85 close shot, 89 layup with the 86 driving dunk, 55 standing, along with the 85 vertical. Mean will have contact dunks. Even though that's not really his play style, we do want this build to be versatile, and we want this build to be good because we are going to be playing 2K with it. So, it won't play 1000% like how he plays in real life, because he'll be catching bodies and stuff like that. And I don't really seen, him catching bodies like that in the footage that I've seen of him playing. But, he's mostly a shooter. But, we got to have that versatility. So when we beat people off the dribble, dunking and laying the ball up is a valid option. Moving on to our shooting, we have an 83 mid-range. Wanted to get, a couple extra badge points, so I went with the 83. We got that Hall of Fame Midi Magician unlocked, of course, at that 81 mark. 86 three-point shot, which is very nice. He is a 78% free throw shooter, so I went with a 78 free throw, but we had some extra points left over, so I just went ahead and bumped that up to 79. For those of you like me that play rec, you're going to want that free throw, but if you don't play rec at all, you could bring this free throw all the way down to like I would say a 70 is valid if you just happen to hop in the rec here and there. And you could put this anywhere. Speed with ball, steal, physical attributes. It's totally up to you where you put this at. But I'm just saying you can bring it down if you don't play rec at all. You primarily play part and you only play rec here and there for like, double XP and stuff like that. Then okay, cool. You could just bring that free throw down to a 70 just so you're okay when you do slide in the rec. Otherwise, you could leave it at 79 if you play rec. Pass accuracy, again, had something left over, so we went above the 70. But 70 pass accuracy or 71, 86 ball handle, and a 70 speed with ball. And then, as you can see with the defense, we went very balanced, and that's mostly because we want access to those tier 3 badges. That's the main reason why. So we have 75 interior defense, 75 perimeter, 75 steals, 75 block with a 75 defensive rebound. Now, obviously, he's not this good, defensively, but I did want this build to have some defense. So you're not crazy good on defense, but you are average. You can play down low. If you get pushed up to the power forward position, you have some interior defense with some interior block. 75 block with 75 interior defense. You have 75 perimeter with a 75 steal, which means you'll be good on the perimeter as well. And you even have a 75 defensive rebound at 6'8". You'll be able to pull down some boards as well too. And then finally our physicals, we're looking at an 85 speed, a 70 acceleration, 50 strength, an 85 vertical for those contact dunks, and a 90 stamina. Now, of course, the only badges I was really looking for finishing was Aerial Wizard and Acrobat. But we're obviously going to have some extra badges. Me personally, I would also core Gold Slithery, and then I would also take either Silver Posterizer or Gold Limitless Takeoff. Now, based on what I've seen of his game, I would probably lean towards Silver Posterizer, but you can't go wrong with either or in this game. Like, Gold Limitless is really good too, so it's up to you. But, you're going to have your choice of these badges around here and stuff. I was thinking that maybe going with like Gold Acrobat and like Silver, Aerial Wizard and like Silver Fearless Finisher, and then coring Gold Slithery and then throwing on like Silver Posterizer, and then whatever we have left over you can mess around with, Rise Up, Giant Slayer Post Spin or whatever you have left over. And then same thing for the shooting. Obviously we're going to core Limitless Range because that's like the best badge as far as shooting goes. And then we would take Deadeye. You can go with Deadeye or Blinders. I feel like Deadeye lends more towards his game based on what I've seen, but Blinders is the better badge, so you probably want to take Blinders, but it's really up to you, either or there. If you're spot up shooting, I feel like both are interchangeable, even though if you're going to spot up, Deadeye is probably better, but he does tend to create a lot of his shots off the dribble, so you're probably better off with Blinders. But again, like I said, it's totally up to you. We're definitely coring Limitless, and then we'll take Blinders is what I would do. And then we'll definitely make sure that we have like Agent 3, a low level of Guard Up, some Green Machine, Space Creator, for sure with all the step backs that he take. Agent 3 definitely going to be a must-have, and Volume Shooter definitely going to be a must-have as well. And then moving on to playmaking, like I said, Hyperdrive and Killer Combos, meaning that we're going to have to take a bunch of these badges just to unlock Killer Combos. So, Gold Hyperdrive for sure, only costing 3 badge points, which is very nice. Gold Quick First Step would definitely be something else that I would be interested in taking, and then, spending some points elsewhere just so that we could unlock that tier 3. And then, of course, what I would do is we're definitely going to take Unpluckable. I would core Unpluckable and then just grab Killer Combos. And then if we have anything left over, you can just go ahead and slap that on wherever you like. It's totally up to you. And then, of course, we do have 18 defensive. And then once again, like I said, you can throw this on pretty much whatever. I didn't have any defensive badge because he's not a defensive-minded player. He doesn't really play crazy defense or anything like that. He's not getting blocks and steals of that nature. But, it's 2K. You want to be able to play both sides of the ball. You could always go with like Pick Dodger, some Menace, off-ball pass or post lockdown, just in case you do end up having to guard the 4. You don't want nobody backing you down in the paint. Chase down Artist, Glove, Interceptor are nice badges to have. I would probably go with Glove and Interceptor, as those would only cost 6 points. And then, you could throw on a bunch of these other tier 1 badges to kind of help facilitate that build, getting you to 10 to unlock tier 3. And then once you unlock tier 3, you're going to core any of these 3. You can't go wrong with coring Anchor, Challenger, or Clamps. I would probably core Clamps and then just throw on Anchor or Challenger. That's just me, depending on where you feel more comfortable playing, whether you like playing in the paint or you like playing on the perimeter. That would dictate whether I go with Challenger or Anchor. Is again, like I said, it's really up to you. You can even go Rebound